Good morning, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about something that is actually a little bit personal to me and might relate to a lot of you. And it's about judgment. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you a little story before I begin here. Back when a couple of years ago when I was in high school, I worked at a grocery store. And when I was working at this grocery store, I was a pretty, let's say, shy, introverted, and didn't really want to talk to a lot of people. And that was choice of my own, just kind of how I grew up. I was playing video games. This is around like 2020-ish, and I thought it was cringe to talk to people, randomly saying, "Oh, how's your day going?" Oh, just small talk. I thought that was cringe, and if I'm being really honest, my life kind of sucked. It went on like this for, a while, 2020, and then 2021. In 2021, I graduated high school, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. And while I was working at this grocery store, we had, from the higher ups, we had a new, they make changes to, how we act, how we behave, how we treat customers, things like that. They had a system that they started to implement called the something system. I forgot the name, but basically we were graded on how well we interacted with the customers, how well we treated the customers, how, just talking to them. And before this, I loved, working in the back. I loved, not really talking to people. And I was just working in the back, cutting vegetables or doing whatever. And it wasn't until they implemented this system that something really started to change. They said, okay. Let me erase everything I just said. I remember what they implemented. This was years ago, so they implemented something called the secret shopper system, where they would hire someone. I thought this was stupid when it first came out. I was making fun of it. I'm like, oh, that's dumb. They implemented a secret shopper system where a individual would be hired by the grocery store company or by a different company to come in and grade all the employees on how well they interacted with customers, how well they helped you, find an item, how well you just were as an employee, okay? And when it first came out, me and my coworkers were like, this is dumb, right? This is dumb. The company's just, they're being dumb. They're making us talk to people like this is cringe, And yeah, like I said, I was a shy, kind of timid person. I didn't really want to get out of my shell at all and do that. Like I said, I thought talking to people was cringe and weird, right? I don't know where this came from, but I was at high school and everybody judges you. I was judgmental. It's just kind of the system. And once this was put in place, I was literally forced to talk to people. I was graded on how well I interacted with certain people. And at first I'm like, it was a challenge. It literally made me get out of my comfort zone, because people would come in and I knew I had to talk to them. So you kind of have to be like, okay, let's role play with it. I'm shopping for vegetables or whatever, and I would be there, doing my work, just stocking the shelves or whatever, and I would have to say, how's your day going, sir? How you doing? Can I help you with anything? Can I help you find anything? It was so hard at the beginning. I would literally almost voice crack to do it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, hi, I'd be like, hi, how's it going, And to make a long story short, over time, I began to get a little more confident and be like, how you doing, sir? How's it going? Because I had to do it, right? And then over time, it just eventually became my, what I was doing, second nature. Without a second thought, I was just doing that, by nature. And I was just able to do it a lot more efficiently and a lot more better. But before, and I'll even say this, I became a more confident and, you know, person people wanted to talk to a little bit more. I literally credit this like grocery store system for giving me a lot of my confidence and a lot of my outgoing, you know, charismatic type of personality, because once you do it enough times, you realize people do not care. People do not care. You're not being fake. You're trying to actually talk to someone, which is a good thing. You're not being fake. You're not putting on a show. People do not care. They're like, oh yeah, my day is going good. It brings someone a positive like light to them in a way. And the whole reason I'm telling the story is because there's someone who I personally know who's very close to me who believes that it's wrong to talk to people, and it's the same notion I had, that it's cringe to talk to people, that you're being fake if you're talking to them not in a genuine way. And this person is very shy, very timid, just how I was. And it's like, I was the same way, and it's not cringe at all to talk to people. It's not cringe at all to ask them how their day is. Like, this is normal human things that we should all be doing. So this video is kind of for that person who I know, even though they won't see it. But I hope anyone else who thinks it's, you know, wrong to talk to people, or you're just shy talking to people, you know, I hope you know that it's normal. You know, everyone does this. And I wish I started sooner. It's such a maybe it's our generation that's on the screen, on the phone, that believes it's cringe. You know, you see other people do it, and it's cringe. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know why. But this is something that gives you confidence, that makes you a functioning member of society, and it's normal. It's not to be taken, not to be taken lightly. Yes, I actually have no idea what I'm going to title this video, but I truly believe that if I didn't go through that, it would take me a lot longer, and I would be more of a shy person, which isn't a good thing. You shouldn't be proud to be that kind of person. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. So maybe like, I really don't know. Usually I talk until I get back to the store, but I'm running out of words, and I know your guys' time is valuable, so I'm going to let you go here and just think about what I said today. So yeah.